I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna make people like have headaches. I'm probably gonna make people get dizzy. I'm probably gonna make people like go whoa, like that, right? So here's pretty much what it is. We're all trying to figure out how to get to have whatever we want without there being consequences that don't extend so far out of our control that we lose what we want. I should have said it simpler. We're trying to get to do whatever we want without consequences. Now, part of doing that is accepting that there is a reaction to what occurs. So here's all the things, right? So, you want to eat. Why should you eat if you don't participate in the cycle of eating? You know what I mean? I need to eat. It's not my fault that I need to eat. And as much as I figured it out, so long as these things keep eating each other, my need to eat will continue to be. Now I could convert to vegetarianism, eat off of those petri dish made proteins. I'm okay with that. I mean, no, I don't know why I said it like that. It sounded like that went this way and that way and caught itself. I wasn't trying to do that. But I'm perfectly fine with that. Eat a veggie burger. I'll learn to love it. I'll learn to love a veggie burger. I'll learn to love it. I understand the plants. The plants grow as far as they can, and then once they reach their limitation like we have, they offer something to nature, and nature provides by spreading them. Our case, we take what they provide, and because we like that, we grow them more. So vegetarianism could work. Issue is, got all these threats, all these animals that keep threatening us, and they're all like, if y'all don't keep y'all's protein up, if y'all don't keep y'all's mass up, we're gonna be stronger than you and we're gonna eat you. Here's the thing, you have to get close to us on an argument that we kind of have. You have to get close to us on an argument of it being fair. So yeah. What else is there? Why should I be rich? Why should I live without having to work? I don't mind working. I think I made that very clear. I don't mind working at all. I don't mind working whatsoever. I mind being given work for the sake of proving that I have a limit in how much I'm willing to work. I mind that, okay? I don't mind working. That's not a big deal. The argument is, all these other people have been here for such a long time. There have been so many generations trying to attempt it. Why should you become rich when there are people that feel like they're working as hard or harder or impossibly harder than you, that have been through worse than you, that all this stuff? Answer to that, I think they should be rich too. I think that they should be rich as well. That's my answer. I think that they should all be rich. Ouch. The truth is, it's like my responsibility to figure out how to justify existence without there being a gap that allows for the loss to sneak in and say that it's justified to keep taking from us. However, people don't listen to me, so I don't see a point to doing that anymore unless it's just for myself, which is kind of selfish a little bit. But if people aren't listening to me, then I'm going to figure out how to get out of this. So I don't know why you did that. I don't know what was up for. What else is there? Sex? Oh, there are kids right over there. An argument I made. Every time two things collide, it means somehow that space is being lost by the implication that there was not enough space for those two things to not collide into one another in every single possible field. still kind of feels, especially because of how we all act around it, like it's somewhat of a violent act. Like it's a collision of some sort. So, my argument against that, I think that so long, look, I lived a long time without it. I've lived a while being demanded of it. I've lived a while being completely rejected, abhorrently like destroyed. I've lived a while it not mattering. And in that time I learned that it's not it itself, it's the way people act around it. And there's this argument of like purpose, right? This one, I'm kind of stalled here. Oh, they fucking hurt me for that. What the? Bro. So, your argument is purpose, right? Hey, so if somebody does not want to hear me disprove this, is that what this is? I'm gonna try anyway. Don't do it unless it has a purpose. Existence must be a battery for something then. All decays, all falls apart. Now, let's go back to privilege. Oh my gosh, is life a heaven battery? Is life a battery for heaven? Bro. It's hard to discuss it. You guys did this right. You perfectly timed it. It's hard for me to discuss it without being able to implicate me and doing it around children. It's just clever. It's a good way to stall me and prevent me from having confidence in what I'm saying. Oh, bro. So that's what all that was. Okay, so purpose, right? The argument is that if we have to do it only whenever it's necessary to create children, and ultimately it means that this thing that we're all somewhat kind of obsessed with irregularly is a track line. We lose our freedom here. We lose our freedom over something that feels good, feels nice, that we enjoy. And at the point, here's what I think, right? Bro, can you stop? Bro. There are two uses, right? So one of them is, bro, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna have to do it like this thing, because this is crazy. Bro, I keep wanting to say things and it keeps getting blocked, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh. So the argument was, no, I have it. I'm not losing it this time. Come on. That we do it whenever we need to produce more mass in order to handle loss, right? So whenever we don't have enough people to handle what's happening, we need to produce more of ourselves, right? But here's the thing. You guys are holding me back so I can say exactly what you want. I'm fuck this, bro. Don't do that. And so at that point, the idea that we have to only do it whenever there's major loss to handle passes on to all forms of survival. But here's the thing: this thing I know I have a hearing. You guys are retarding me, so now I can't sing it. I don't care. I'm gonna sing it anyway. Bro, oh my fucking gosh, bro, this. The level at which you guys are behaving around it, your attempts to get it, your attempts to secure it for yourselves, you are acting in a way that generates the loss that you're discussing. Now, if everyone was to behave in a way that actually generated matter, and the way that, okay, come on, bro, I have to stop doing that, bro. Generated matter, that would mean that we would ultimately make it to a point where we had that sort of privilege, where no matter what we were doing, we were generating the matter that loss was trying to take. Now, because people behave in a way that generates the loss, which is competitive, they're always trying to reserve as much as they can, not for themselves, but from others. They're always trying to figure out how to get around each other's attempt to have their own rights, their choice, etc. And this is what's generating the loss that would force that system of sexual activity to be necessary. And so you cannot tell me are you guys gonna cut out that space there and say that I just said that and leave it there? Because I'm gonna materialize in new places if you do that. And so these guys that are competitive and saying, no, that's what this says, only one of us, those guys, last guys that should be allowed to have sex. Wanna know why? Because everything they're doing is generating the loss that would make us not be able to do it when we want to. That would make it a scarce thing. You're taking food, right? You're rationing, right? And so the moral of the story is if you would just agree that everyone deserved to exist and that everybody would not have the problems that you would if me on here, then you could help produce that reality with your actions and thus be allowed to act on your urges regularly without them causing any conflict. However, your attempts to control everything are losing choice and other fields of existence that we all have to use to interact with each other. That's what that was, bro. You guys are trying to hold me back, but that's my answer. My answer is the guys that say only do it when it's necessary are probably not living by that system in every other field, and thus making it more necessary for themselves as a result. Wow, this one's heavy. This one's heavy, bro. This one's heavy as hell. Yeah, because you would have to do that with. That's what that would mean. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like I know it's not eating, but and I have to disprove the argument that it's a collision. It's only collision whenever you guys lost so much that the only option you have left is to fight or fuck. That is the only time that it's a collision. They're too far away and they're already in a conversation. They can't hear me. So, what else was there? I already got being rich, I got sex, I got food. Bro, I'm not gonna be crab anymore. Oh my god. I'm giving up crab. Now there's an argument here I can make about like reality existence seems to come out of nowhere, and even if it came out of nowhere, the material that it's made out of, there must be a lot of it, right? And so we could just say that like with the food we want, it's just like materializing and then ending up on our table, but nobody knows how to get along that well. Nobody knows how to get along that well. So. Oh. What would happen, bro? What would happen if humanity, at this limitation I'm thinking, just pulled out and just became vegetarians and like established a right trade with plants and stuff, became vegetarians and let all the other animals keep eating each other? What would that become? Bro, is that how we made it to the museums? Is that what that was? Bro, what is all this? I'm looking at my own eyes look at stuff right now. That is so crazy, bro. Okay, that was my first attempt. Thank you so much. I'll be back again with another attempt. So